In fact, the close the gap round socks being worn today by the Cronulla Sharks. So it is time on here in beautiful conditions at Leichhardt Oval. And first touch of the game is to the 21-year-old Matt Grote, tackled 15 out from his own line. He's a powerfully built footballer, is Grote, and he'll take many charges today. This is Garvey, born in New Zealand. Easy to spot with his afro. Now the lock forward, Matt Bell, he's returned to football, as was highlighted in his discussion with Lara ahead of kickoff today. So the Tigers in their opening set here on their own side of halfway. And the boot of Madden comes into play, and it sails into the waiting arms of Nathan Gardner, who fields it 15 out from his own line. Great defence, led by Jack Madden, the man that kicked the ball.
Pretty solid set there from the Tigers. I think the key to them today is their halves, Payer and Madden. You saw Madden with his left foot kick their option, and Payer out on this right-hand side. They've got a good back line, but they're really the links to get them home with the 2 points today.
Siosea Vave, 23 years of age, a Tongan representative player. His first touch, plays it a couple of metres on his own side of halfway. Now this is Sopawanga, one of the really good performers in the New South Wales Cup throughout 2013. Very dangerous on the edge. Now the veteran goes forward to Fua. 31 years of age, has been at a number of clubs. Hails from Samoa. And now the kick from the boot of Chad Townsend into the northeastern corner. Tiger skipper Sean Meaney has some work to do here. Uses a support player. And Meaney certainly needing to get busy there. He was supported by Jai Hitchcocks. And here in number 2 is, of course, Matt Utai, veteran first grader, second phase away to Jai Hitchcocks. Like what I'm seeing from the Tigers at the moment.
Yeah, they're looking on for this game, Tappy, and how often have we seen that over the years? Matt Utai with a block-busting run, little offload, and trots back out to his wing for a West. He's been a fantastic competitor as well over the years.
The Tigers currently 6th in the premiership, as I outlined earlier. This season at Leichhardt, they've won 4 from 5 games at home and have been averaging 35 points per game in terms of points scored, as Matt Bell goes for his second run of the contest, tackled a metre on his own side of halfway. Interesting selection today by coach Paul Fletcher is Jared Farlow, playing in the 9 jumper for the Tigers, normally a back rower. So we'll see if he plays more of a roving forwards role, if you like, as this game unwinds.
We heard Matt Bell speak pre-game about just being in the grind today, being in the contest. They realise the Sharks are the standout team in this competition, and that's what they do week in, week out. So for the Tigers to be any hope here today, they need to go the distance with the Sharks.
So get out of trouble set here for the Sharks, 26 metres out from their own line. And this is Slade Griffin. He was extremely strong for the Sharks. His performance last weekend against Wyong had plenty of quality about it. Now the lock forward is Tyrone Peachy. I highlighted him in the pre-game segment. He got the ball to Vave, and they continue with some passing that goes out to Morocco, who has a problem. He's forced to scurry back about 3 metres to save that. And falling on him was Jai Hitchcocks, along with Josh Davis. Davis playing in 18, another positional change. As we see the Frenchman Guijot, little kick through, it's on the toe. Now we've got a foot race at Leichhardt, and it's Townsend out after his opposite number, Madden. But Madden falls on it and saves the day.
A little bit messy there from the Sharks, but nearly turned into points. Luckily, they had last-ditch defence there from the Tigers, but good pressure from the inside on their first kicker, as we see a relieving penalty to the Tigers in their own 20.
Yeah, Peachy pinged there, Andrew, for a high tackle on the ball carrier. Tyrone Peachy, the right arm, a little lazy. And referee Lawrence McDonald happy that the penalty is sufficient. Another look from head on at the Frenchman, Tony Guijot, trying to weave some magic.
He was just hoping for that bounce.
Agave. Another touch by him. Good defence by the Sharks, led by Vave. Now Matt Grote again. Grote, just 21 years of age. He was a junior kangaroo as a youngster. Looks destined for good things in the game. Garvey to Payer. Here's Meaney into space down the western touchline. He's got support on the inside. He throws a poor pass. It goes to ground. The Sharks come up with it. There is a chance gone begging.
Oh, very unfortunate there for the Tigers and their fans. They've identified Arver out on this left edge for the Sharks. They've come straight out here. Beautiful little play from Payer, and Meany out the back hit the gas. Just the final pass, and unfortunately for the Tigers, give the Sharks a penalty here. That hurts.
Oh, they compound the error. Not only do they thwart a try-scoring opportunity, they now give a penalty away and hence give the visitors a piggyback downfield. Lovely work, the custodian and captain Meany burning the turf. Unfortunately, the pass on the inside to Rory Bryant didn't find the mark.
They need to take their opportunities like that today, the Tigers. Whether or not Meany just needs to hold on to that one and play a little bit more patient, but he took his chances. Unfortunately, it didn't come off for the Tigers.
Barbe tackled on the Tigers 40. Griffin gives the ball to Peachy. He accelerates. Side of the gap there. Jared Farlow getting across and making a desperate and important tackle. Townsend to the line. Now to Gardner. Onto the centre, Stuart Mills. He's tackled on the West Tigers 20-metre line. They come back to the open side with Townsend. Then Sopawanga. He gives it on to Varve. And Varve tackled 15 out on tackle 5. Big chance for the Sharks here to draw first blood at Leichhardt. Kick from Guizot. Plenty of pressure. It's been batted back by the Sharks. Is it play on? No.
Hand over, 10 area.
So the Tigers will come up with the football. They didn't come into contact with it.
Line.
You saw Peachy there. I love watching Peachy play. There's a couple of young back rowers, Sopawanga and Peachy for the Sharks.